Hi everybody, today I will show you how to create pop-up form in WordPress. So let's just begin. So first of all, we have to go inside our WordPress app, and now we have to go inside the plugin and we have to add a new plugin. Okay, so the new plugin is, you just have to write down Popup Maker and the plugin will come up at the top of the list. Okay, so as you can see here, Popup Maker by the Popup Maker, and it has more than 70,000 active installations. Okay, so we have to install this plugin. Now we have to activate this. Alright, so this is the welcome message of our Popup Maker plugin. So let's just create our first pop-up. Alright, so first of all, we have to give a name to our pop-up. So I will simply write down sample. You can give the title if you want, okay, but I will skip this right now. And this is here you will build your pop-up form. Okay, so as you can see here, the pop-up maker shortcuts, we can actually go with these shortcuts of the pop-up trigger, close button, cookie, and the subscription form. Okay, so I have to open up the subscription form here because I want to create a subscription form. So in the subscription form, the first thing is the journal, so the service provider. So let's just go with the default value, and we have the form. So in the form, I actually want to have the first name only, and we can also make the name as an optional field if we want to. And the second thing is the name of the label. Okay, so I just want to change it to the name, email, and the last one is the subscribe. Okay, so we are good with this. So let's just go to the placeholder. So if you just want to change the placeholder value in your fields, you can actually change it from here. And in the appearance, we actually have the form layout, form alignment, and the form style. So in the form style, we have the default value, and in the form alignment, we have the left, right, and center. So I will go with the center. And in the form layout, we have the block layout and inline layout. So I would actually go with the block layout here. Okay, so we also have the privacy. Okay, so in the privacy, let's just go with the default values. So now we have the actions. Okay, so in the actions, we have the two actions, close pop-up and the open pop-up. So in the close pop-up, if I check on that, you can see the delay time here. So I will just put it to 1 second. So when I close the pop-up, it actually closes after 1 second. And the second option is the open pop-up. Okay, so I have already checked it, so I haven't created any ID, so I will just leave it like this. Okay, so if you want to redirect after the success of our pop-up form, so do we want to redirect or not? So if we want to redirect, we will simply check on here and we will actually provide the redirect URL. Okay, so let's just uncheck this right now and save our subscription form. Okay, so as you can see here, we have got our subscription form. And you can also add the heading to it. So I will simply write down sign up, and I will make this into the center. I just make it bold and change the formatting to the heading. Okay, so this is our subscription form. All right, so you can also add an image if you want to add. Go to the media library, and I want to add this image to the post. Alright, so I have to put this after the heading, so it would be like this. Okay, let's just add again. Okay, let's just put this into the center. Okay, so the image is into the center. Okay, so we are good with our subscription form. Alright, so now we will actually explore the pop-up settings. So in the setting, we have the triggers, we have the targeting, display, close, and advanced. So in the trigger is basically how I want to open up my pop-up form. So I want to add the trigger that it should be opened automatically, so it should open after that time delay. And you can also see the option of to prevent the pop-up from showing to the visitor, again if using the cookies. And we can also stop showing the pop-up once the visitor take this action. So you can actually choose the action here. So okay, so we are good here. So add this delay would be around 2000 milliseconds, so which will be around 2 seconds. Okay, so in the targeting, I can actually decide on which page I actually want to open up my pop-ups. So I only want to open this on the home page. Okay, and I can also disable the pop-up on the mobile devices and the tablet devices. So let's just disable these. And in the display, we have the appearance, we have the display preset. So we have the 4 different presets. The first one is a center pop-up, in which we will have our pop-up into the center, and the second one is the right bottom, and the third one is the top bar, and the last one is the left bottom. So I would go with the center pop-up. And the appearance, I can design the theme of our pop-ups. So I will simply just go with the light box. I can even customize the theme from here. Okay, so what should be the size of the pop-up? You can actually decide the size of your pop-up from here. And in the animation, you can decide the animation, what you want to have on your pop-up. And in the sound, you can actually add the sound to the pop-up. You can add the sound when the pop-up opens, and in the position, we can actually position our pop-up, and in the advanced, we can actually play with these properties. And now we have the close. Okay, so on the close button, what should be the text on the close button? So I just want to add a cross sign here. And what should be the close button delay time? So I don't want to add any delay here. And in here we have the form submission. So do I want to close the pop-up if we have the form submission? So yes, we can add this from here. Okay, and we also have the alternative methods. Click overlay to close, press escape to close, press F4 to close. Okay, so I just don't want to check on any of these alternative methods. Okay, so in the advanced, we have these 2 options, but we are not going into these options right now. Alright, so you can also come up with the custom fields here. Okay, you can also add a new custom fields, but right now we won't be getting into this. Okay, so now let's just publish our pop-up, and let's just go to the all pop-ups. And as you can see here, we have the 2 pop-ups. The first one is an example by the creators of the pop-up maker, and we also have the sample that we have created right now. Okay, so that is enabled. Alright, so I just go back to my home page, and we will see our pop-up form here. Alright, so now you can see our pop-up form. So this is how it works, and this is how you can create a pop-up form. And if you really find this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel.